Hey, beauty pros, welcome to Beauty Business Breakthroughs. My name is Shara, your guide to success in the beauty industry. In each episode, I'm going to be sharing my tips, tricks, and real life experiences. Plus, we'll bring in industry experts to drop their game-changing advice. Whether you're a seasoned pro or just starting out, get ready for practical insights that will elevate your beauty business. Let's dive in. You're listening to Beauty Business Breakthroughs, a special minisode series designed for beauty pros ready to grow with intention. I'm Shara, your coach behind the mic and the founder of Scale to Six Figures Academy, where I help beauty entrepreneurs build real businesses with strategy, not hustle. This series is part of my mission to spotlight the real challenges beauty pros face and the mindset and systems that actually move them forward. These minisodes are pulled straight from live hot seat coaching sessions with my students. Continuing the conversation around building a sustainable, profitable beauty business, today's episode gives you a front row seat to real transformations. This is a behind the scenes look into the kind of impact driven content we're building to educate, empower, and elevate beauty entrepreneurs. Let's get into it.
I feel like one of my pain points is social media.
Okay.
I don't know, just having content that draws people in, or maybe not even just people, but like the right people, the kind of customers that are the clients that you want to draw in. What would be a good advice for you, especially for me, since I'm just getting started? We'll build that as quick as I can.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know in today's social media world, it's all about, I grew 100,000 followers in 30 days and all of those kind of things. And I remember talking with my mentor a few months back, and she had told me she has under 10,000 followers. And she had told me that she's had the same amount of followers for 5 years. And I was like, wow, because she was actually like giving me kudos on my social media growth. And so I say that to say that building fast is not as important as building it and attracting the right followers, because you can post something and it goes viral. Okay. Who the F cares if it goes viral? Because that may go viral to people that are not going to be, one, your ideal client avatar, and two, it's not going to bring you new followers. 3, it's not going to bring you a new client. And 4, it's not going to pay your bills. So growing fast isn't as important to me as it is that you are posting the right content to attract your ideal client avatar. Focus on identifying who your client avatar is. I will give you an example of who my client avatar is. One when I was providing services, and one when I am providing online courses. When I was providing services, my clients were coming anywhere from 3 hours away to get services done by me. They were primarily female, Hispanic, and white, Caucasian, and they were 18 to 30 years old. That was my ideal client avatar. Okay. Now, that doesn't mean that I wasn't people over 30. It doesn't mean that they weren't African-American or Asian or weren't men. It just means that was my target audience of people who were coming in. So that was who I needed to tailor my content for. So with me providing online courses, I now have my target audience is United States. Now, do I have students in other countries? Of course. But the majority, 90+%, is United States. They are 25 to 45 years old. Now, again, that doesn't mean that I don't have people as young as 18. And I kid you not, 2 weeks ago, I had a client call me and say they purchased my course and she was 67 years old. So again, that doesn't mean that I don't have that range of people that, are coming. It just means that I'm going to tailor my content to my target audience. Females in the US speaking English, and they are 25 to 45. Again, I have males who buy courses. I have males who are in the beauty industry. It's just that it's a smaller percentage. So I'm not going to target men. That is going to be the most important thing for you to do when you are starting out with your social media, is for you to make sure that you know exactly who target audience is. That way, everything else that you do is geared towards that. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Was that helpful?
Yes.
Awesome. Any other questions from you?
How did you come to figuring out your target services?
For services, I was very new to the industry, like all the way new. And so it was trial and error. I didn't have somebody like me to guide me. I don't even think we had Instagram Live back then.
I feel like you have to like find yourself and personalize it. I've been figuring that out, introducing yourself more as to who you are and what, yeah.
Absolutely. I 100% agree with you, because when I started out, I was not the face of the brand the way that I am now. I was in the background. I was quiet. Nobody knew who I was. I didn't post my face. I didn't post my name, none of that. And I learned very quickly, and this is something that I work with my clients on as well, that I have to engage with people. People need to know who I am. They need to trust me. They need to build a relationship and a rapport. If you think about somebody that, I always put myself in the consumer's perspective. So I'm going to sit back as a consumer, and before I do business with somebody, whether it's a beauty service, whether I'm going to hire them to do an event for me, it doesn't matter. I'm going to sit there. I'm going to follow their Instagram. I'm going to research them. I'm going to watch them for 2 months. I'm going to see how they go, make sure that they're consistent. I might even engage with them, whatever it is. But I'm going to essentially build that trust. I want to know that I can trust them if I'm coming to them, especially for a personal service like we provide our clients. If you have people watching your story, the people watching your story, I might have 60 something thousand followers, but I might only get 3,000 or 4,000 views on my story, right? Those are my people that are following me, that are watching me, that are supporting me, that are engaging with me, and so forth. All the rest of the people, they may or may not even be seeing my content for all I know. So it's very important for you to continue to post in your stories about your services and letting people see who you are, and maybe even little tidbits of your personal life so that they can get to know who you are as a person. Because when I was providing services, it was in the middle of the pandemic. And I realized very quickly that these women were coming to me because they liked me. It had nothing to do with me providing this amazing service, which I did, but because they enjoyed coming to talk to me and they were getting their weekly dose of therapy. So again, much like Nicole had said, it's very important for you to build that rapport and that relationship. Show who you are. If you've been following me for any amount of time, you'll see the progression of even who I was before versus who I am now. And really quick, I built my service-based business solely on organic. So I know that it's possible. Granted, things have changed. What I did 4 or 5 years ago aren't the same things that I would recommend doing now because they don't work anymore, or you might have to tweak it. But the concept is still the same. I know a lot of people who build their business on organic marketing, right? It's all about building that rapport and relationship.
That wraps up this minisode, but we're just getting started. In our next episode, we'll build on this conversation with more strategic insight, mindset shifts, and CEO level growth moves you can actually apply. If you're ready to go from listener to implementer, DM success to Luxe Beauty and Body Co. on Instagram. We'll send you the exact roadmap to join Scale to Six Figures Academy and start making this shift for real. These minisodes aren't just content. They're real strategies in motion, and every one is designed to move your business forward. Until then, stay consistent, stay focused, and keep making those beauty business breakthroughs.
That's a wrap for today's Beauty Business Breakthroughs. I hope you found these insights valuable and actionable for your beauty business. Remember, success in this industry is within your reach. If you're hungry for more and ready to take your beauty business to the next level, consider joining our Get Fully Booked Accelerator program. We are dedicated to helping beauty professionals like you achieve extraordinary success with strategies that can take your business to 10K per month and beyond. Simply send us a direct message on Instagram, Luxe Beauty and Body Co., with the word success, and we'll provide you with all of the details on how you can be a part of this game-changing program. Your journey to a thriving beauty business starts now. Thank you again for tuning in, and until next time, stay inspired, stay motivated, and keep making those beauty business breakthroughs.